Baltimore Ravens head coach John Harbaugh provided a crucial update Monday afternoon regarding quarterback Lamar Jackson's availability for Sunday night's pivotal matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The status of the former MVP remains uncertain as he continues recovering from what Harbaugh described as a very serious injury. Harbaugh made it clear the team needs to see how Jackson performs at practice before making any determinations about his readiness. He emphasized that Wednesday's practice will be particularly telling, as that's when the coaching staff expects to have a much clearer picture of Jackson's progress and capabilities. Jackson missed Saturday's game against the Green Bay Packers, forcing backup Tyler Huntley into action. However, Harbaugh revealed there were encouraging signs throughout last week that suggested Jackson's condition was improving, even though he ultimately couldn't play. The head coach explained that early in the week, Jackson's status looked grim. His condition was not good at all during the initial days of practice, but as the week progressed, Jackson showed noticeable improvement, which gave the coaching staff legitimate cause for optimism heading into the weekend. That improvement wasn't enough to clear him for Saturday's game, but it indicated he was moving in the right direction. Harbaugh stressed an important point about the decision-making process regarding Jackson's availability. The determination won't ultimately come from him or any member of the coaching staff. Instead, the team's medical personnel will make the final call based on their professional assessment of Jackson's health and readiness. The head coach was emphatic that coaches don't decide who plays from a medical standpoint. That responsibility falls entirely to the doctors and training staff, who will evaluate Jackson's condition and determine whether he's physically capable of performing without risking further injury. While Harbaugh expressed genuine satisfaction with how Huntley performed in relief duty against the Packers, he made it abundantly clear that confidence in the backup quarterback doesn't factor into the decision about Jackson's status. The calculus is straightforward and non-negotiable. If Jackson receives medical clearance and is deemed ready to play, he will start against the Steelers. There's no debate, no discussion, no weighing of alternatives. Harbaugh stated unequivocally that if Lamar is ready to go, he's playing, period. The backup's performance, regardless of how impressive, doesn't enter the equation. This Sunday night showdown against Pittsburgh carries enormous implications for both teams' playoff positioning. The Steelers and Ravens have engaged in one of the NFL's fiercest rivalries for decades, and divisional games of this magnitude often determine postseason seeding. Lamar's dual-threat ability makes him irreplaceable in Baltimore's offensive scheme. While Huntley provided competent play in his absence, Jackson's unique combination of arm talent and elite mobility create dimensions that no backup can replicate. His presence changes how defenses must prepare and execute their game plans. The Ravens' medical staff now faces the delicate balance of protecting their franchise quarterback's long-term health while recognizing the urgency of a critical late-season divisional game. Wednesday's practice sessions will prove pivotal in determining which direction this decision goes. Baltimore fans and fantasy football managers alike will be monitoring every update closely as the week progresses, hoping for positive news about their star quarterback's recovery. For breaking updates on Lamar Jackson's status and complete NFL coverage, subscribe to USA Today News and stay ahead of every developing story.